we have been advised as a committee by the family that it was the wish of the Honorable Raila Odinga to be buried within the shortest time possible following his demise. And the family has informed this committee that that timeline is 72 hours. The family has also advised the committee that given that the Prime Minister died outside the country, and notwithstanding the very short period within which this process must be concluded, we are advised that the family and the ex-committee will give respect to the wishes of the late Prime Minister as far as possible, but at the same time accommodate any other nuances and contexts that are important, considering the family values and the community and society values for which the Honorable Raila Odinga stood for.
Fellow Kenyans, let me start by saying this, that I've come with these terms that if death would, if we human beings had the power to command death, or maybe to choose where we are going to die, or maybe if we knew the time, the day, and the hour that any of us can die, then it can be very easy for us to say that let me die in just next to my family, or maybe let me die in my house, let me die in my bed, on my bed, let me die where my families are seeing me, let me just die in the hands of my family. Because it's so much painful that you're dying far away from your family. You are dying when your wife is not seeing you. You are dying when people who really believed in you, who really loved you, where you're dying far away from your loved ones. Especially now, this one of Raila Odinga, dying far away from the wife, from Mama Ida Odinga. It's so much painful, and it happens so many times that people you die far away from your family just because maybe I really don't know. It's so much painful that Raila Odinga just went to die in India. What really happened? Like, literally, what really happened? I've really asked myself a lot of questions. Of course, yes, maybe we can say that he went for treatment, but that is why I've said that if everybody knows that I'm going to die at this particular hour, like right now it's almost midnight. If I know very well that I'm going to die tomorrow at around 9 a.m. in the morning, then the first thing that I need to do is to tell people that are around me, people that are nursing me, that I need to be next to my family by around 8:30, so that 30 minutes I spend with them and then die at 9. It's so much painful. And let me say this, sometimes saa zingine unakosa hata nguvu. Saa zingine nguvu inaisha, because when you try to look at what is happening, when you try to look at around us now, I really don't know, kwani mwezi ilikuwa mwezi gani? Watu kufa tu. Mbugua is dead. Raila Odinga is dead. Personally I have a funeral. Pia mimi niko na mtu amekufa. Like I'm failing to understand what's going on, or what has gone on. And if you're watching this video right now, please, I would like us to really, because nimeangalia hii video, let us really pray for our leaders.
Like a moment.
Because wanaenda India, they're going to pick Raila Amolo Odinga's body. They're coming back with it, and then according to the information that we are getting, is that Raila Amolo Odinga is supposed to be buried within 72 hours. That is according to how he said that nikikufa nizikwe after 72 hours. So it means that akiingia kesho, ataingia kesho, tuseme ataingia asubuhi, tuseme tu ataingia asubuhi. Raila Odinga akiingia asubuhi, ata spend the whole day. After 3 days, actually it's just after 3 days. After 3 days Raila Odinga will be buried. So most probably, in fact imekuwa vizuri sana. Today is Wednesday, Thursday, then Friday. Raila Odinga is going to be buried on Friday. Ni kama pia alipima tu vizuri, alikuwa anataka tu azikwe weekend. Though I've seen a lot of people saying that mwili ilikuwa yake, lakini sasa body, sasa maiti ni yetu, ya the people to decide when is going to be buried. But you know, you can't go against someone's will.
Hello? Changing to camera battery. Camera battery is changing. Take person today. Thank you very much. Okay. Off करेगा. हाँ जल्दी Okay, mono. Yeah.
But all in all, fellow Kenyans, let us just pray for our leaders. Especially, I've watched Edwin Sifuna na nikahisi ya kwamba Edwin Sifuna is hiyo kitu imehit Edwin Sifuna. Tusidanganyane that, you know, let us not pretend that this thing is easy. And this is what I would like to say. You know, sometimes we might be thinking that these things are easy, you know, but we all have to accept that even a madman in the market have families and friends. This is something that someone has written, that even madmen in the market have families and friends. You see that person who sleeps in rags, eat leftovers in the market, they have their people. When they die, someone will claim the body, someone will conduct the ceremony, and they will be buried peacefully. That someone is their people. There are people who will embrace them even when you dislike them. They will always welcome them home. A Luo nation is mourning, let them do it. You may have had your issues with him, but emotional intelligence demands that you remain a civil human being and not mock your friend's grief. Your problem with the man who was political, right? But you fail to understand that politically you rejected him 5 or so times. Be that as it may, you have friends who adored him as politicians. Respect that. You don't have to be condescending. You can be happy man's dead without rubbing it on your head, on your friend's face. Were you not raised up well? You think you are being funny or embracing dark humor. You're not. And it's not like you are out here supporting a saint anyway. Your choices is as crooked as what you think Baba Man was. Just be civil and let people grieve the son they had. It doesn't have to make sense to you. Allow them to post, cry, sing, or write their song. If you have no connection with your sons, that's okay. They do. This message is coming after I've seen a lot of people really condemning, trying to talk negatively about the Luo community, because, you know, there are a lot of people who are crying. Like as a Moso or Mama, they are really crying. And kulia kwao, you know, we can't say that this man was not loved. We can't say. Hata wewe mwenyewe ulikuwa unampenda. It's only that maybe he messed up when now ilikuwa wakati wake alikuwa anaenda kufika wakati ambapo amechoka. So maybe, you know, and when people get old, they stop thinking so well. So that is why maybe we can say that he made those decisions, but that one doesn't mean that we should look down or maybe should talk down upon those who are mourning. Let Luo community mourn, let people mourn Raila Odinga, because at the end of the day, he is the person that gave us this freedom that we have. That is what I can say. And you know, surprisingly enough, people are mourning. And the so-called this man with the face that looks like orangutan, let me just use that word, the face that looks like orangutan, someone who has got sura ni kama sura yake ni mbaya, known as RAILA'S. What people are mourning? People are in the mourning mood. Watu wanalia Raila Odinga amekufa, na yeye bado anatuambia ya kwamba is still talking about, is not talking about party leadership. Kwani huyu mtu watu wengine, I don't know, kwani watu wengine walirogwa kabisa ama nini mbaya? His fellow colleagues are on the plane wanaenda India. Imagine, just imagine. That's why I've said that we should pray for that for all our leaders right now. Saizi sio mambo na kuangalia kwamba huyu anakuwa gadui, huyu anakuwa, hapana. This is the moment that we really need to pray for all this. Imagine karibu viongozi wote, the CSS, the members of parliament, governors, senators and some of the MCAs, wote wako kwa ndege wanaenda India. Wamepanda ndege moja. Suppose something happens. Suppose, and even the pilot that anasafirisha hao watu, that pilot akona kibarua sana. Imagine umebeba, tuseme tu umebeba Kenya nzima. Though I've seen a lot of people, some people are saying that hiyo ndege saizi ikikufa, ikianguka chini, itakuwa imesolve 70% of our problems. Are you seeing the way some people normally think? Yani, is this the point to is this the time to think that mtu sasa ni adui yako, sasa lazima muombe mabaya afe? Seriously, I think we really need to style up. We really need to think, or really need to look at what we want. That is the only thing that I can say. Hakuna kitu ingine. Let us think deep of what we are saying, or maybe what is being said, or what we are saying at this hour. RAILA'S is saying that the acting party leader now that Baba Raila Odinga is resting is Oburu Odinga. Don't listen to the people who are still in political adolescence. Kwani huyu sasa ashapita adolescence kwa politics? No, this guy amepita adolescence kwa politics, right? Telling us about party leadership, yet in fact hata huyu Oburu Odinga doesn't even care about ODM right now. If there is something that nobody cares right now about, is the issue to do with the leadership of ODM. Not just ODM, to do with imagine, kitu funny is that Raila Odinga, what people are mourning Raila Odinga, people are waiting for William Ruto to come and break the news. William Ruto is very busy passing the bill, signing a bill. Na hivyo ndio asha pass hivyo. There are some bills that have been passed by William Ruto. I think we'll talk about that tomorrow. Enyewe Kenya kuna mambo. Kusema tu kweli, this country has got a lot of issues. Iko na shida zingine, yani watu wanalia, watu wako hapa wanalia, mwingine sijui na mdomo kubwa anasema mambo yake. People are very busy mourning a statesman. You are talking about part. Okay, if you are given that position now, that opportunity now to lead, can you lead? But all in all, what I would like to say is that I've watched Raila Odinga's Bodyguard. Hadi mimi mwenyewe nika feel like naweza tokwa na machozi. Like, you know, it is only somebody, ni mtu tu mwenye ana emotions ndio hawezi aka feel this thing. But if you really have emotions, if your emotions, if you're just thinking like wewe uko tu sawa, hiki tu lazima iko hit. Kabisa lazima itakuhit. please, I would like you to tell me what you think at the comment section. And also a reminder too that as we mourn Raila Odinga, I requested you guys that niko na matanga nyumbani pia mimi, and I'm requesting kama naweza pata watu wanaweza simama tu na mimi. I really appreciate guys. Your 50 bob, your 100 bob, your 200 shillings itanisaidia mahali fulani tu, because I'm working on how I can get a casket and the mortuary bill. Hiyo tu niliwaambia nikishapata hiyo I'll be sorted. And they told me that it's something like 50,000. So that is what I'm requesting. Kama naweza pata watu ambao wanaweza simama na mimi on that, I'll really appreciate. But all in all, let Raila Odinga's body rest in peace. To the family of Raila Odinga, the Mama Aida, together with the son and the daughter and the brothers and sister, just take heart. Hata mimi navumilia, so imejua zimepatana zote mbili. Hata mimi nang'ang'ana hapa kabisa, but it's not easy. Literally it's not easy. That's why I said that suppose we had got the opportunity to choose or to know the time that we are going to die, kila mmoja akijua wakati ambaye anaenda kufa angesema kwamba mimi wacha nikufe tu karibu na familia yangu. Let me know what you think at the comment section.